Hey guys, YouTube, what's good? Members, how you guys doing? This is the members only stream for the month of March. Thank you guys so very much for being here. So good to see you guys. Trickle on in, everybody. How do I sound? Is the sound good? Is the camera good? How everything good? Coming in. Can you guys see me? All right, good. So I have an announcement to make that Fiona of Lady of Jody's Corner, Jody's Angel, has passed away. I believe she passed away due to the effects of COVID. We lost one of ours today. And I'm going to use this stream to get out everything that I need to get out. So by tomorrow's stream, we'll give her a dedication. We'll give her a dedication to her. And celebrate, give her, pay the respects to her. And about to pull up tomorrow, man. Drink my sorrows. I'm about to get this bottle for Fiona. Tell you something about Fiona, right? We went to New York and we was chilling with Fiona. She came and she stayed with us in the Airbnb. She spent the night with the Just Us League. And many people would be like, "Oh, that's weird. What's going on?" But no, it was all love. It was an amazing experience. She cooked for us, and we just had a great time with her. Just had so much fun getting to know Fiona, sitting there talking to her. Fiona has been in the National Guard. She used to work for the volunteer for the National Guard for a nice chunk of her life. And I've had many conversations with Fiona. You guys see Fiona in the chat, she show love. I'd be like, "Oh, hey, Fiona." We all be, "Hey, Fiona." But our relationship went deeper than that. Off camera, I talk to a lot of people in my community. It's not just, this shit ain't fake. I actually care about people in my community. So Fiona was adopted. She was adopted as a baby by two good people. One was I believe a nurse or a lawyer, and the other a hardworking man. She was adopted by two people who couldn't have kids as a baby. And she was the only child. She had no brothers, no sisters. Her whole entire family was her mom, and her dad. About 2 years ago, a few years ago, so she had a medical condition to where, her lungs were weak. She had a medical condition where, it was hard for her to breathe normally. That's why when you guys heard her, she would always speak on a low tone. She would have the sound. You could tell that she was dealing with a medical condition that severely affected her lungs. So before COVID hit, mind you, she already had terrible lungs, very weak lungs, and she needed a lung transplant, which she couldn't get because the list is really long for a lung transplant, and you have to be a certain type to qualify for it. So her giving birth is what led to, what made her lungs, trip out even more. So she lost her child, and it drastically ruined her health. But she still had her mom who loved her dearly, and she still had her dad who loved her. And her dad passed away. And that really messed her up because Fiona was more closer to her dad than her mom. She was extremely close to both parents, but you know how you have that one parent that you just hit with on every levels? I was her dad. And when her dad died, it was hard for her. And then her dad was sickly and passed. Her mom was up there in age. When they adopted Fiona, her parents were already like older people. So they're up in age, and her mom started to get sick. And then you have Fiona who's sick. And the mom is the stress of losing her husband on top of the fact that she's sickly and Fiona's sickly. It was tough. And maybe not even a year ago. Maybe a year ago, maybe a little more, a little less. I remember sometime, I think it was last year, or maybe 2019, her mom passed away. She lost her mom, and that really wrecked her. She lost both her parents within the span of a couple of years. And it was just her alone in her apartment. Nobody to care for her, nobody to check up on her, nobody there for her. The only thing that she had, that she cared for, that cared about her in return, was us. Was Jody's Corner. I talked to Fiona multiple times a week, privately, just talking to her, because I know she ain't got nobody. I've gotten to know her, and I've grew to love her as a person. And I knew life was hard for her in that last year and a half of her life. So I tried extra hard to video chat with her, call her. The league, the league passed the league her number. The league reached out and was talking to her. And some of the league members who don't feel bad. It's okay. For the league members who did, thank you so much, because that meant a lot to her. And anybody in the Jody's Corner community who reached out to Fiona, thank you, because that meant a lot to her. She had a bad spell, a bad nervous. It was getting to her. Being alone was really getting to her. It was hard. She had some. It was deteriorating her health a little bit, and she had a couple of episodes where she had to be admitted to the hospital because her lung condition started to flare up. This was about a month ago. She went to the hospital. And for a routine situation where she thought she had fluid in her lungs, turns out it wasn't. It was, some other, it started to go away as they gave her medication and stuff as she was in their care in this trash hospital. And I forgot the name of it because I looked the name of this hospital up in Queens. I'm going to find it because I looked it up in my Google. this terrible hospital that gave her bad care, that was not there for her, that should be shut down. She went to this hospital for a routine issue and she was isolated on her own floor. And things were bad. I would get phone calls from Fiona in the middle of the night, some early in the morning, because she's East Coast time, 8 a.m., 5 a.m. for me. She's calling, talking to Fiona. She said, Jody, I don't like it here. Oh, I want to leave. They're not taking care of me. I'm scared, Jody. I'm scared. She's crying. And I'm just trying to encourage her. I'm like, let me talk to somebody. I can't talk to none of the doctors because I don't have no power of attorney over her. I'm not her family. I'm not her immediate family, so they won't tell me shit. And she was hurting. And I was just trying my best to give her, it's going to be okay, Fiona. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Try to make her laugh. Talk about Lil Sus. Talk about the streams and the highlights of the streams and how they hit. Just try my best to just make her feel normal. Then she started to get better. After a few conversations, then she calls me, hey, Jody. I'm like, oh, your voice is back, Fiona. You're getting better. You're getting better. She's like, yeah, I got a new breathing machine. I'm about to go to an outpatient facility. They're going to move me to this place. They're going to teach me how to use my breathing machine. She has to have a breathing machine for the rest of her life. And they needed to teach her how to use and operate this machine that's going to help keep her alive. And she was talking about how she's going to go and then be out of the hospital. And she was happy. Then about a week and a half ago, I'm talking to her. I called her back. She reached out to me on Instagram. She got locked out of her phone. So then the only way we could talk was through Instagram because she couldn't get in her phone. So I couldn't call her. So I was talking to her through Instagram video chat. She left me a message on Instagram. Jody, can you call me? And next day I called her back, video chat, and we chatted. And I'm looking at her. I'm like, what's wrong, Fiona? You don't seem right. She said, and I'm hearing people in the back. Like normally she was in a room by herself or maybe one person. I'm hearing just people coughing. I'm like, Fiona, what's going on? Why are people out there hawking and coughing in the back like that? Are you not in the same room, the same floor? She said, Jody, I got COVID. She said one of the nurses gave me COVID. She went to the hospital on her own floor for a routine lung issue, and one of the doctors at the hospital gave her COVID, and all they did was say, sorry, they apologize. That hospital killed her. One of those stupid nurses with the PPE dealing with COVID patients up here in a protected part of the hospital where there's no COVID patients brought COVID to her, gave her COVID. One of the nurses or doctors gave her COVID, which ultimately, I believe, took her life. COVID on top of her weak lung? That's a death sentence. So it's effed up. I'm just effed up, y'all. Just please understand. Me and Fiona, we've been talking in private for, I don't know, she's 2 years, 3 years maybe. It just really hurts my feelings. It's a cold world, man. This is a cold world we live in. We're good people. Just take L's out here. Just good people just taking L's. She was a nice, good person. She had no family. She was adopted. She lost her adopted parents. She went to the hospital. They gave her COVID, and now she's gone. And I just think there's something wrong with that. That just don't sit right with me. Just don't sit right with me. So that's why I'm incredibly grateful that I have this members only stream, this members only, so I could talk and get this out of me with you guys and talk about it, share the emotions, let it out. Tomorrow's stream we'll have a dedication to her. I'm gonna buy me a bottle, and I'm sure my nigga Virgo gonna pour it with me. We gonna get drunk. Because I love Fiona. I loved Fiona. As a person, I loved her. So it's like I feel like I lost a family member. I feel like I lost my sister. That's how I feel like. She didn't have no family, but she had us. She had me. She had the Jody's Corner community. And that's why what we do here is important. That's why I continue to say what I say, to do what I do, make the videos I make, because I know that there's people out there that need this shit. They need it. So I'm going to try to reach out to the National Guard and see. She has an apartment of things where no one's going to come and get shit. That's her apartment. If I got to fly to New York to get her shit, to get her pictures, anything of value, I will do that. To make sure that her memory just ain't gone. Her mama stuff, her dad stuff, and her stuff is just sitting in that apartment. And ain't nobody coming. She don't got no family. Her family's dead. It's just sitting there. So I got to figure some shit out. I got to figure out how to get in touch with somebody who I don't even know. I don't even know what so I'm going to be trying to figure that out. That's my next, right here, my hindsight, is to figure that out. Get to the bottom of that situation. I still got her umbrella from when we were in New York. I took her umbrella. She said, Jody, keep the umbrella for me. When I come to LA, I'm going to come and get it from you. I said, all right, I got it. And I just had it last night. I was cleaning out my closet. I was like, look, it's Fiona's umbrella. And I gave it to my son. I said, here, Jojo. Because he said, I want the umbrella. So, Daddy, I broke mine. I said, here's Fiona's umbrella. Take care of it. So I got something of hers. I have something of hers that I took with me from New York 2 years ago. Yes, I'm sorry to hit you guys with the freaking bad news, but I sure didn't want to do this tomorrow live in front of, strangers and people who don't even know who Fiona is. I mean, y'all are the community. A lot of y'all know who Fiona is. I feel like I could do this with you guys. This is what members is about. It's the people who care on that extra level, who have the ability to support and be members on Jody's Corner on that extra level where I could be a little bit more real than I am already on YouTube, to share this with my intermediate real community. So that's that. Rest in peace to Fiona. She was always real sweet and kind to you. She was like that with everybody. Yep. She was innocent. Kind person, rest in paradise. In the community are a blessing to her. You're incredibly fortunate to have known her. It's just a sad situation. That's all. It's just a sad situation. We've had many conversations where she's told me, she said, Jody, you're the only family that I have. That's what she told me. She said, Jody, you're a brother to me, and I don't got nobody else. She said, you're the only family that I have. And when she told me that, I was like, for sure. I knew what that meant. So I had to make sure that, try my best. Sometimes I missed calls. Sometimes, I couldn't call back when I wanted, but I always made sure I touched bases with her to talk to her, just to, have a conversation with her. So I don't have regrets on that. And if you guys are aware, I don't have any regrets on that. I talked to Sad about it. He gave me some really good insight. And I don't have no regrets about that. It's just that, the hospital gave her COVID. She would still be here. That hospital's terrible. All they said was, I said, Fiona, what they say? They said, sorry, they apologize. Well, now she's gone because they sorry and apologize and their negligence gave her COVID. She went to the hospital to be healthy, and they killed her. She went to the hospital to save her life. That hospital ended up taking her life. So yeah, that's that. I had to get that out. Guys, I'll tell you guys right now, it is really good to get your emotions out whenever you can. Because, jeez, man, having all that stuff inside, bro, that I feel like I just cleansed a little bit here. I feel the burden lifted. I feel cleaner. I'm still sad, of course, but I feel like it was just doing this. The tank was getting full, and then I just drained it. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. So, guys, if you guys are one of the types that, try to keep your emotions bottled in, that could only work for so long. And the longer you keep it in, the more it slightly changes you. It slightly makes you more stern. It slightly makes you more cold. It slightly makes you more emotionally unavailable. It slightly makes you more less human. And I'm not trying to be, I'm just being honest. Just little by little, it chips away at you. When you let it out, then you're resetting your body. Your emotions are resetting. You're resetting your status. I feel. I don't know the science behind it. Thank you guys for the kind words for Fiona. This country is horrible. People's lives are dependent on money. Oh, my God, man. Yeah, well. Mika said, I used to keep a lot in. Yeah, it's not good, bro. Serge, I'm glad you're here. Raiden, I'm glad you're here, bro. Matto, what's up, bro? I'm about to get me a bottle, my nigga. Oh, what bottle am I going to get? Do I want to do beer or do I want to do hard liquor? That's the thing. If I do these shots, homie, I'll get lit faster. Numb this shit. Gonna be a lit stream. Tipsy Jody on this motherfucker, bro. Yeah, boy. I got Virgo coming. I know that nigga drinking. Flash coming. Flash too. Flash cares about Fiona. Flash checks in on Fiona. Flash talks. Thank you, Harvey. Harvey Narcisse. I don't even know if I've been saying your name right this whole time. Excuse me. Oh, boy. Come on, refresh, bro. I'm going to check your donation in a minute. Give me a second. Fiona for life, forever, a member of the JC family. You right? Get a pack of Natty Lights. What is that? What are Natty Lights? Oh, shoot. Come on, don't do that. Freak us up with the internet. Running slow or what? Rika, as you can see, Fiona, Jody's angel, passed away. We were just pouring out a little emotion for our girl, Fiona. Watch this, if you guys are just coming in late, watch this on replay so you guys can get the full story and a glimpse in the life of Fiona. Harvey, he says, rest in peace, Fiona. This reminds me of a lesson in the Golden Girls when Dorothy, confidant and ex-doctor that gave a bogus assessment. She said if doctors and nurses were sick at the very beginning of their careers, then they would know how it feels. Dang. Shout out to Golden Girls, bro. That's a fire show. And there's truth there, bro. Nurses who take care of people who are sick, nurses who have never experienced the sickness that the patients are going through, they don't have that emotional connection. They don't have that. And some people say that you're not supposed to have an emotional connection to your patients. But I disagree. If you have the emotional connection, you'll go above and beyond to save them. It's the detachment that makes them cold. Oh, there's nothing we could do. I'm sorry. But if I had a gun to your head, there'd be something you could do. I could beg and plead and beg for you to do the extra mile to save my daughter or my mama or an auntie. I'm sorry, we've done all we could do. How about now? Oh, well, let's try this. Then options start to come in. That shows you right there that's not all we can do. That's all you want to do because you don't care. It's just a job to most of them. Till you went through it. I would love to have, like, COVID patients should have nurses who've had COVID work on them because they know what it's like to have COVID so they can empathize with the patients. Whenever I used to go to the emergency hospital because I had really severe asthma. I still have asthma, but when I was younger, it was severe. I mean, I was having asthma attacks 4 times a year. Ambulance coming to my house, breathing treatment, taking me away in the hospital, like in the hospital for a couple of days type of shit. And I just remember the difference of having a nurse. This one nurse, she was, she was probably Australian. She was, she had asthma, severe asthma, and she took the best care of me, more than any other nurse that I could ever remember in my life. I remember her saying, I used to have asthma, I have to go here and there. She used to come every like 20 minutes to check up on me. Need any water, need anything, huh? Let me touch. She was just extra careful. She was like my mom. She was acting like a mother to me. And I'm like, how come all the nurses ain't like you? In my mind. But now as I'm older, I see. Because she had the asthma. She knows what it's like, what I was feeling. So that's why she was acting that way. Yeah. We, the community, will carry on her memory and legacy, Jody. It's up to us to be kind and to love one another as she did for us all. That's right, Cameron. Because Fiona didn't hate anybody. Fiona didn't have a hate bone in her body. She didn't. Yeah, Q, we lost Fiona. Everybody, if you want the story, you guys could rewatch this on replay. So, I just want to make sure that her stuff doesn't get thrown out, like her child pictures, her mother's pictures, father's pictures, precious things that she has sewn, yarn, the special things in her. I just don't want no landlord finding out she passed away, hiring some Mexicans from the Home Depot, kicking the door in with a big dumpster, throwing shit out the window. I don't want that. So, just in case, I'm just putting it out there in the universe. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's possible if things happen the way that I want them to, maybe, that I'll be going to New York to handle that. And there might not be no Jody's Corner live streams. If maybe I'll see if Black Guy 4 can fill in and do something. But if I have the opportunity to go to New York to get some of her belongings and things and stuff, I'll do it. So this sucks, man. She did, bro. Q, she did. Jody's Corner was everything. Like, I don't know how many of you guys know or not, but like the highlight of her, I'm telling y'all, man, this is gonna sound arrogant. This is gonna sound what? This is gonna sound crazy. You guys might think it's full of shit. Some of you might think I'm overhyping and try to downplay. Some of you guys will have doubt. But when I tell you right now, the biggest thing in Fiona's life that she looked forward to in her life was Jody's Corner, was this community, were these live streams, were Jody's Corner uploads. She loved this channel. She loved us. She loved me. She loved Virgo. She loved Flash. She loved the league. She loved the Jody's Corner live streams. Those were her favorite. Because that was the only time in her day where she would legitimately smile and get laughs. Like legitimately in her, think about her darkest situation at a hospital that she wanted out of, that she was scared of. The hospital of nurses that gave her COVID and eventually took her life. But she was in that sickness, in that hospital, and she's turning on Jody's Corner Live every Monday, Friday, and she's sitting there and she's like, it's just gone. And she's just watching, laughing, and smiling. That's amazing. It's real. Squeezy, what's up, man? Oh, man, you're welcome, bro. I loved her. I loved her. I loved Fiona. I'm glad we got to spend the weekend with her. In the time in New York, we spent those few days with her. I'm so glad I got that memory. I'm glum, and I'm so glad that she got that memory. I'm so glad she got to experience it. She hung out with us, and she was there for the side jokes, the off-camera stuff, the going out to eat, the watching the Joker in the movie theater, the walking up to the strip. I mean, to the what they call the Times Square, seeing the building, spending the night with us, sleeping with us, like in the same space, going to the grocery store, cooking dinner for us. That meant a lot to her, and that meant a lot to me too. So I'm just thankful and glad that we had to share those memories. But there's no family. There is nobody. There's no next of kin. She has no brothers, no sisters. Her mother and father have passed away. It was just her. She was considering moving to Florida to be in a warmer climate, but she stayed for her doctors. That's the only reason why she stayed in New York. Because her doctors have her medical history and they've known her since she was a baby. So contact her local state attorney to see if you can file for a probate, appointing yourself as an admin. Probate. Okay. Common law of an estate on death arises if the deceased is legally intestate, meaning they did not leave a will or some assets are not disposed of their will. If no will is left or the will is invalid or incomplete in some way, then administrators must be appointed. Okay. I'll look into that. I'm so thankful for shit. So, Shabweezy, weren't you spent the night there with us? Were you there? You were there when Fiona was there, right? You were there with us, right? Because I know you ended up leaving, but I think you were there. I think you were there, bro. She was kind to me when I popped in the chat. She had a giving soul, yeah. Currently trying to figure out how to donate to her funeral costs and how we can help. Maybe a charity donor in her name. I have reached out to a couple of people. We'll keep y'all posted. Okay. She might have that covered. We didn't overlap. I came the night after she left. Fiona was in the National Guard, and she was there for a while, so I think there has to be something in place for her as far as there's nobody, I don't think there's no soldier that doesn't get a proper burial. Anybody that worked for the armed forces that doesn't get a burial service, like with their insurance and stuff. So I think that I would assume that would be covered, that she would have a coverage for being in the National Guard for so long and getting her all those medals and stuff they talked. She should be able to, they should pay for that. They should pay for that. There has to be something in there. Keep her alive in your memories because this community is what kept her going. These are facts. So this is the members only live stream for the month of March. I owe you guys a February. I'm a douchebag. What happened? And she just flew right by, and I'm like, did I just not do a February? So I got to give you guys 2 in April. So for next month, I'm gonna give you guys 2 to make up for the February edition, which is crazy. That's the first one I freaking did. What the freak happened? So 2 of them in February. So let's talk about the month of March, how we did. Jody's Corner is done in the month of March, and to be honest, for all of 2021, this is as far as subscribers, obviously not, because YouTube ain't shit, and the Snyder War. A lot of people have unsubscribed from my channel. A couple hundred, not a lot, just a couple hundred. We'll bounce back and get those back without a problem. More videos I put out, I'm not worried about subscribers. Everything else, watch time, up. Views, up. Google AdSense and revenue, up. We're up in everything except subscribers, which tells you something, right? We're doing great things. So the health of Jody's Corner is good. Members are up. So everything, the numbers is charting. We up. So the health of the channel is great. It's never stronger. It's never been this strong. 2021 has been crazy, bro. Like crazy. It's crazy. It's hard to process, man, because no matter when it comes, it's always hard to take. Yeah. Yeah. Complex. Fiona passed away because she was sickly. She went to the hospital, and the hospital that cared for her, the nurses gave her COVID that eventually took her life. That's what happened to Fiona. And, I encourage you guys all to please let them know to rewatch this so they could get a glimpse into the life of Fiona, from what I've learned from her, from, getting to know the person. So, yeah. I'm sad because I talked to her on the phone last week. Fiona is sweet. I'm glad I had the chance to make her laugh. I'm sad because I told her I was going to call her again when I got back from work. Don't worry about it, man. Everybody it's not even a mistake. We forget. We make errors. It happens. It happens, bro. She's like, "Hi, Jody. How's your day doing? What's up, Fiona? How you doing, girl? I'm good, Yeah, so I'll always remember Fiona. I think a lot of us will too. But March is doing this thing. Waterman said, "Dang, I lost my good friend due to COVID last summer. This is so terrible. I wish you all stay safe and healthy. Same to you, Waterman. Same to you, bro. I've been seeing you a lot more too, Waterman. Your name more often. You have a gold membership badge, which means you've been around for 6 months, which means you've been a member for a little bit and you've been lurking, but you've recently started to show yourself more, and I thank you for that. Dante, yeah, rest in peace to our Fiona Dante. I'm gonna miss her. Flash was caring for her too. He's like, he kept in on her, checked in on her, make sure she was good too. Me and Flash really were. Make it check. We cared about her. We cared for Fiona. Yeah, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right, Geeky. And I know you care about good people too, and Fiona's as pure as they come. There's nothing to her. There's no ulterior motive. There's no deception. There's no. I don't know where it come from. Maybe some people are just like that, or I believe she was sheltered. Fiona was very much sheltered, and she always had structure and love around her. But there was you never, what you said, what your word was, is what she believed. She never, how we're naturally, us people are normally like deceptive, or we always think there's someone trying to get us, or we always think people don't mean what they say. Like, yo, man, you gonna come to my birthday party? Yeah, I'll be there, bro. And we're instantly thinking like, oh, he said he gonna be there, but yo, can I borrow $50? I'll loan it back. I'll get it back to you. All right, here's a 50. He probably ain't gonna pay me back. We always think about sometimes worst possible scenarios, or we think about things that are negative on that front, or things that could go wrong. Fiona don't think like that, bro. If you tell her something, she believes you. If you tell her something, she just takes it for face value. She doesn't add any layers to it. It's just raw. And she gives that back. Just raw how she feels. It's like the innocence of a child, how they give it to you. That's the biggest way that's the best comparison I can make. Childlike innocence. The most important thing was she knew she was loved and not forgotten. That's a blessing to her, I'm sure. Yes. Yeah, Fiona loved the community. That was the biggest thing for her, It's great to see how great you have impacted many of your members. Fiona didn't have anybody in her family, but she had the Jody's Corner community. That's love. Rest in peace, Fiona. Yes, she had us. She had us. And and a lot of people would have dismissed her like, oh, you know what I'm saying? They would have dismissed Fiona like just she ain't shit. To be 100, your average YouTuber, creator would have, they usually, normally people look for face value in people. Like, we are a very face value society. You could say it's wrong, and I think it's wrong. I don't think that's the right way. But if somebody looks at Fiona up and down, listens to her speak, they're going to dismiss her within the first 10 seconds. As, oh, you're just a nerd. You ain't this. You ain't a model. You ain't got a big booty that I'm trying to slide in. People always want something from somebody. But if you take the time to get to know people, sometimes it takes that for the gem to shine, the diamond to reveal itself. Because some people on the inside are spectacular. And trust me, I'll take somebody who's a good person like that any day of the week. I'm going to go blow my nose. I'll be right back. Some tissue. I don't want to cry no more. I don't want to cry no more, y'all. Hopefully I got everything out, because by tomorrow's stream, I don't want to just turn it. I don't want to darken it. I don't want to stress, because I know a lot of people, they come to Jody's Corner, they see the intro, the lights, they're like, yeah, let's go. And then it's sad, and it ruins their day. So I want to be able to, it's going to be sad because I got to keep it a buck and then share, the condolences of Fiona, who she is. And, we all, show our love. But I don't want it to completely drain out and depress the stream. I don't want to depress people. So that's why I'm trying to get everything out now so that I'll be able to speak. Because earlier in this motherfucker, that's how I am. When I cry, it's hard to talk, bro. Like, my freaking voice don't work, bro. I'll be trying to, it's like I'm yelling at myself, push this shit out, nigga. And I can't get it out. I'm just trying to say a simple sentence like, Fiona was a good person and I loved her. Fiona was, she effing me up. Shout out to you, Complex. Complex, the house persona. Come on, baby. Reload for your boy. It's like that for you too, Sierra. I'm telling you, that shit is, it's annoying, man. When I be wanting to talk and I can't talk. Complex. Hope all is well, Jody's Corner family. Jody, I'm so glad and take much pride in being an OG member of the Jody's Corner family. You probably don't see me in the comment section as often, but I do be watching, just mostly at work. I'm excited for you in Godzilla vs. Kong review. Never will stop supporting. Shout out to Complex Persona. Toronto Raptors nigga, right? Yeah. Toronto. Hey, we might be getting your boy, bruh. They're talking about the Lakers might get to, Kyle Lowry. I'm going to let you live, homie. Y'all got champions, bro. Y'all got a championship 2 years ago, bro. Y'all the champions and shit, bro. Shout out to y'all, man. Just like us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Raptors, bro. But yeah, thanks, man. You OG out there? OG status? Let me see. Let me see. Hey, my internet is going slow for some reason. That's foul. Like when the bills due, they slow your internet. Does that happen to y'all? Like the day that motherfucker do. Hey, I know I'll be late on my bills like a motherfucker. You could tell, you know. You guys know the story. I'll be late on my bills like a motherfucker. I just pay that shit. But anyway, after that first due date, I'm gonna be slow your shit down. So I gotta, you know what I'm saying, make this payment. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on Paramount Plus? I have none. That shit look weak, I guess. No one's talking about it. It's not popular, my nigga. It's trying to be popping, but it's not. They don't have enough content. Ain't nobody checking for no Paramount Plus. I ain't checking for Paramount Plus. I haven't even downloaded it. I haven't even took a free trial. That shit just sound weak. Oh, trade deadline over. Was it at noon today? Larry staying a Raptor. Oh, okay. It's sad to hear about a member of the community that's gone. May she rest in peace. Yes, Fiona, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Fiona. Patrick says, rest in peace, Fiona. Recognize her name, but I never had a chance to interact with her. Condolences to her family and loved ones. Her family and loved ones are us. That's us. Us. Jody's Corner is her family. Because she didn't have any. Cameron says, I have a funny feeling Fiona will want us to laugh and enjoy one another. Heck, even argue. I know Fiona loved talking and discussing topics. She was incredibly active in the chat, and I love that. Yep. That's why, you know, try to lighten it back up. You know, that's why I want to make the stream, you know, show the stream going to be a motherfucker because I feel like I'm going to be tipsy than a bitch. And I'm going to be slurring and shit. Probably when I get tipsy, I'm going to start crying and shit. You know, y'all know me. Y'all know me by now, bro. I be crying like a motherfucker, especially when I be freaking drunk and I'm freaking any little bit of emotion and it comes out when I'm drunk, I'm crying. Freak that. Shout out to my man D. That Devin. Shout out to Devin, bro. You out here doing good things. So, I mean, I know some of you guys are shocked. Some of you guys are still dealing with it. You know, pour it out. Put it in the comments. Let's talk about it. This is a members only stream, so this is the stream where we get more real than even on regular Jody's Corner stream. So, let the questions fly. This is all members only streams are AMAs. Ask me anythings. You know, you could talk about what you want to talk about. You know, share your opinions on things. You could ask me questions or things about how I feel and things that's going on with the channel, things that's going on in the real world and whatever. There's no holds barred here. Besides, you know, politics and religion. We still don't do that. Her support on the streams with the Angels was amazing. She gave so much life. Yep. We will celebrate, Dante. You best believe, homie. Hey, Dante. I'm going to celebrate, and I'm going to beat off to a picture of your tat that's on the wall, that Kratos, bro. For sure. I'm going to jack off to that thing thinking about you, daddy. I know you got a wife and all that, but one time for the hood. Just one time for the dead homies. Hey, just one time, bro. Let me just send you this cockpit. Just one time. Let me just send you one cockpit, bro. And look at it. You could delete it. But just let me send it one time, bro. Give me your number, bro. Give me your number, my nigga. I just got to put this sus up in you one time, bro. I know you married. I know you team no sus and all that for sure. I get that. I get that, bro. Trust me. I get that, my nigga. But let's do this. Do this as a homie for me, bro. Let me send you this cockpit. Look at it. And then you can delete it, bro. I need confirmation you looked at it. So I'm going to need your wife to record you looking at my cock. And then send me that video, bro. And then we good, G. We good, nigga. Teams. Do you want a revolution? Do you want a revolution? Wouldn't that be some funny shit? Baby, come here, baby. What? I need you to record me. Record you doing what? I need you to record me looking at Jody's cock that he sent me. Nigga, what? What? That'll blow her top. She'll be like, you can't watch that channel no more. Send me that one. He said, bro, miss me. All right, bro. All right. You team no sus for sure. Team no sus doing your thing. Holy matrimony and shit. I get you, bro. You living that life. All right, for sure. Go ahead, Momo. For sure. I ain't knocking your grind. I ain't knocking you, bro. I know you will, nigga. Serge, you gay, bro. I know you will, Serge. Motherfricker. This nigga Serge grabs cock, bro. I just want you guys to know. Serge he goes for cock. He'll settle for a butt cheek, but he goes for cock. He goes for the prime beef first. He goes straight for it. And Tony J sus too. Shout out to Tony J sus. So anybody ready for that last AOT Sunday? Oh, she's I don't know about that. Jody, what are your thoughts about Michael Keaton saying he doesn't know if he'll be in Flashpoint? That nigga gonna be in Flashpoint. Man, it's done, bro. He just talking. He's talking, bro. He's putting it out there to the world to make it seem like he's not in the film so it could be a surprise when he actually shows up. That boy's in that movie. It's already done. That's what I believe. That's how Hollywood operates. You are completely lost in the sus. But I still got love for you, Hemi. Lost in the sus, dead or wrong. Yeah, I'm lost in the sus, bro. Yeah. Is Team Sus the dark side, or is it the force, the light, the Jedi? I think you Team No Sus niggas are the dark side, bro. That's what I think. I think y'all straight dark side. I love grade A USD meat. That's right, Serge, you're gay. Jody, after everything you've been through, how are you able to still have trust in people? There you go. That's a motherfreaker right there. Damn. All right, pause on y'all questions. I'm about to hit this. This nigga I Am Actor coming for I like that. They're already coming out launching the store to look for social media, and I know it. Yeah. O'Shea, don't worry about that, bro. It's dead. It's in the grave. We already had the funeral service. They know they took an L, bro. They know they took an L. All right, so Jody, after everything you've been through, how are you able to still have trust in people? I think that, let me tell you, I'm not completely unscorned. I'm definitely scorned. I'm a scorned individual when it comes to the fact of I have more difficulty trusting people, but I still trust like people. Like for instance, well, okay, so I don't want to. That's probably too personal. So I'll say, when I meet someone new and have a relationship with them, like say someone new comes into the league or something like that, and if I just meet you and you know your vibe is good, I'm automatically going to start you off with my trust. I still have that, and I'm proud to still have that. But I think mentally, like emotionally, that's how I feel. I want to trust people. Mentally, my shit is starting to get more savage though. My mind state, my cerebral conscious is really starting to contradict and question my heart more than it's ever been. Like normally I just be like, I go all heart. I'm gonna go on my heart, freak whatever y'all talking about. But everything that I've been through, bro, my mind be kicking in and it be talking to me. It be talking to me. And I'm a little bit more realistic with people. And I would like to say overall my heart still wins out. I still give people that trust. But I think I don't fully give in to them. Like, you know what I mean? Like you start off with my trust, but I'm not gonna start talking to you about my relationship. I ain't gonna start talking to you about my personal life, about shit that's really plaguing me. Like, I'm not gonna give you ammo for you to use against me later. That will take time. But off top, I'll trust you, welcome you in, come to my house, I'll break bread with you, we'll have those deep conversations. I'll be a friend to you, I'll be there for you, I'll loan you money, you know, we'll talk. We'll be like best bros. Yeah, for sure. But those extra layer of heat, that's gonna have to come with time. But it's more difficult, I would say, But I still do it, bro. I can't be scorned out here fully like a scorned woman think every nigga gonna cheat on them. You know what I mean? You know how women get cheated on 2-3 times, then every nigga's bad after that. Oh, you just gonna cheat on me? Oh, they get the side eye. They going through the phone. I mean, you getting the side eye to this good man. You going through the phone to this good man. You pressing this good man because you've had bad men. That ain't good. So, maybe that good friend is gonna come along. That good Justice League member, that good, next homie. And if I'm scoring, I'm gonna give him a hard time and chase him off or hurt his feelings or get into it with him. I don't think that that's right. I don't want to live that life, bro. So it's gotten more hard, bro, because, and it's just not, it's not like subscribers of Jody's Corner betraying me. Some of them have, but it's like people, my close friends. And I know that's why you asked me that question. It's close people to my heart who have, really F me over. But I'm still not scoring, bro. I still give that olive branch. I'm Actor says, I've been dealing with this all my life, and I hate the fact that I'm always thinking about the negative things or ways that people are out to get me. Yeah, I don't want to, all respect, I don't want to be like you with that. I don't want to feel that way that you do. I don't want to be like that. I don't want that outlook on life. I am Actor. And that's tough, bro. You must have really gotten shivved too. But, I don't know what happened to you in your life, but I'm sure you done had some shit where people have betrayed you, bro, and that sucks. But one thing you know what I've been through, right? I've had 20-year friendships go down the toilet off of this shit. Because of money? Clout, maybe? What? For what? Jealousy? YouTube just amplifies bullshit. Fame amplifies bullshit. Like if there's a little fester, if you guys are good, if you have a good friendship with someone, just a little bit of, if you have just a little bit of deep disdain or an issue with someone, money, fame, clout will magnify that times 100. I've learned that. I've learned it firsthand. You could go your whole life loving your friend, but there's just a little small thing that you don't like about them. Or there's a little small thing that you have I wish you weren't like that. Or you might have a little small issue that doesn't even matter. You just put it away in the back of your mind and you just keep on going. You add clout, fame, or money to that, layer that on top of that friendship, it will magnify and blow that shit up, bro, till where it becomes a big problem. I'm learning that shit, bro. Jody, how much money do you think Matt Reeves, the Batman, will make when it comes out next year? $1 billion, at least. $1 billion. Depends on how the public looks. So understand, if the pandemic is over $1 billion. If the pandemic is still going, that shit might go in streaming. So let's just say, if Batman came out 2 years ago, when there was no pandemic, 1.2 billion. Jody, how much money? Okay, O'Shea says, don't want to change the subject, but I was wondering on your thoughts on casting of Dr. Fate. It feels good reading about other DC films that isn't Snyderverse. I kind of have that as a topic for tomorrow. That's a topic for tomorrow about the Pierce Brosnan being cast as Dr. Fate. If you want to be spoiled, and I don't think that I don't want to give my opinion on that because it'll ruin the whole entire hype for tomorrow. Oh, Shay, tomorrow we talking about that. I don't know how other people feel about it, but I know how I feel about it. And how I feel about all this DC news. Have you guys noticed the DC news coming out every day, multiple times a day? Since the Snyderverse has been casketed? Yeah, bruh. O'Shea, it's a good time to be a DC fan. It's a good time to be a DC fan, nigga. We winning. We won, my nigga. Pac! Always keep positive things around you because this world is cruel. And trust me, I've seen things and I've been through things that will make you question a lot of things in life. Yeah, bro, I believe you, bro. I believe you, man. I believe you. And you do the same. You're always saying positivity. You're always speaking positivity, Pac, and you're always, I don't know if you got a mantra or you got a freaking holistic video that you watch. I don't know if you burning sage in your house, my nigga. I don't know if you blowing trees. But I like the way you think about life. I like how positive and shit you are and, supporting and all that shit, bro. She tight, bro. Sus gang. Tyrese. Same, Jody. I try to see the best in people. I try to give people a chance and try to trust people. And that's good, but I understand everybody can't be trusted. And what do you do when somebody that can't be trusted comes into your life, but you don't know that they can't be trusted? You just feel some type of way about them. Do you live by your code and give them the trust and wait for them to burn you? Because mentally it's like, don't trust this nigga. But your heart is like, trust this nigga. That's where it becomes a thing. What is the first movie you plan to see in theaters? It was Black Widow. It was Black Widow. But now, Fast and the Furious 9? No. A Quiet Place 2. I've been waiting to see the theatrical experience for A Quiet Place 2 because I didn't see A Quiet Place 1 in theaters. I saw it years later, and I'm saying to myself, nigga, if there's one movie that needs to be experienced in theaters, it's this movie, A Quiet Place. To be in the theater in that darkness and that quiet, oh, bro, I need that in my life. And if I go see A Quiet Place 2, I'm going at 9 o'clock in the morning when ain't nobody in the theater but me and someone else, and he way over there, I'm way over here, and I got my goggles and my freaking mask on, bruh. I want to see A Quiet Place 2 in theaters, and I believe that's coming out soon, and that's going to be the movie for me, Knock. What about you? Are you going to review Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or are you just going to do spoiler discussions with the league? Are you going to review Falcon and Winter Soldier? I plan on, should I stay up for it is what you're asking. I can't do it this week because there's stuff going on in my apartment. I'm painting my walls and stuff, man. So I got them, bro, my wall's dingy. I ain't gonna lie to you. My wall's dingy than a bitch. So I'm painting them motherfuckers, and I'm moving all the furniture and stuff in the middle of the living room. So when the painters come, they could just, paint and go. But I have to take everything down, box it all up. So my TV's my freaking computer is not really functional right now up at my house. So next week's episode 3, yeah, I plan on probably staying up and then reviewing it. Yeah. I'll be doing hopefully tonight. Oh yeah, it's tonight. I'll be on Nerd Report tonight for the live reaction. Hopefully. Oh, freak! I told Luz I'll do it. That means I'll have to set my computer back up to be there for him. Jeez, I'll figure it out. I might be on Nerd Report tonight, guys. Live watch party. You guys want to see me? James gonna announce the Suicide Squad trailer coming tomorrow. For show. Oh, then we're gonna talk about Suicide Squad as well and have a live reaction. I will be reacting to the thing, of course, on my own. Well, then if that's the case, I definitely got to hook my computer back up. Okay, for sure. Okay. What is one goal you want to accomplish before 2021 is over for your channel? I want to hit the threshold to hire code. I want to hit the threshold. I want to hit the 3,000 a month threshold. After the 30% is taken out by greedy YouTube, I want to hit that. That's what I want. Coup de Bully. Good question. That's what I want. First movie. Jody, your thoughts on Hanna-Barbera Cinematic Universe. So how would you do it? I heard about that. I heard Hanna-Barbera, man, that shit was supposed to come out like a couple years ago. I'm cool with it. Hanna-Barbera Universe, bring that shit. That's tight. It'll be just a universe of cartoons and shit. I'm cool with that. I don't care as much, but I care. I care to see them. But I'm not at the point where I'm like following like the MCU and the DCEU or it's not like that. I need to see that first product first to see what they're doing. Is it more serious? Is it going to be kiddie? What's your approach? I gotta wait and see the first product first. Then I'll have more of a profound opinion, I believe. I really appreciate the answer, man, and I'm glad you're still being hopeful and trust others. Yeah, I am actor. I'm still doing it. You know, the doubt, there's more doubt there, but I'm still doing it, bro. Ron Livingston is Flash's dad. We had that Flash news. You know, they casted that guy. To be honest, he looks more like he's related to Barry Allen than the previous actor. He looks more like his father than the actor who left. So I think that's a good casting choice. It's just good to have DC news coming through. Raiden says, I don't like the casting. I like Pierce Brosnan's. And I like Pierce Brosnan's. Okay. Is he a better actor? I've never seen him before. Physically, he looks more like Barry's dad. Opinion of AD and LeBron being out for 4 to 6 weeks. They come back when they come back. Bro, hopefully they come back healthy. And if they come back healthy, our seeding is going to be trash. So we're going to be at the bottom of the playoffs. Maybe not even in the playoffs. So that's going to be tough, bro. But, yeah, man. This ain't our year anyway, bro. Brooklyn got this, bro. So it really don't matter. I guess the best we could do is get to the finals. So if we get to the finals, we represent the West, that's a win. That's the W. Just getting to the finals is the W for us, because Brooklyn got this. They're OP. Yeah, I want that too to get Code hired. Yeah. Have you watched Justice League Dark Apocalypse War? Nah, I haven't. I haven't watched that. Is that evil? Does Apocalypse War have evil shit in it? I think it's probably why I stayed away from it. I really want to see Godzilla in the theaters. Yeah, might not be able to get that, bro. What? Oh, Tony J. Your thoughts on? Oh, wait, I'm missing comments. Hold on. Still reacting to Justice Society World War II trailer. Looks like it's the same animation as Man of Tomorrow. I don't know. Was I supposed to? Did I say I was? Fuck. I said, I don't remember saying that I was going to do it. Unless it was it in the tier 3 vote from yesterday? Because I believe, who had the highest vote? I think it was you, O'Shea. If that's what you're talking about, then yeah. Jody, now I see why Superman is your favorite superhero of all time. He's the same way. He strives to be better and forgives those that do wrong. That's what makes him great. He sees the good in others. Yeah. I have a lot in common with Superman, bro. But I guess because I want to be like him. I think, I don't know, like, freak. I was different. I was born. I wasn't supposed to be here, to be honest, bro. When I was born, my mom had to give my mom an emergency C-section. My heartbeat was falling really, really low. I was dying in her womb because the umbilical cord was wrapped around my neck 3 times, and when they took me out, I was blue in the face, and they had to give me CPR. And it was a hectic situation, as my mom tells me. You know, as I was getting pushed out, contracting, because she was giving labor, but she was starting to give labor, and I was starting to come down the tube, right? But they were wondering, why is my heart rate dropping? Why am I in distress? As I was coming down the tract, each time she had contractions and I was coming out, it was choking me more and more and more. And I was getting choked by my own umbilical cord. And the doctor figured it out. We got to go to the OR. Rush her to the OR. Within minutes, I was out, and I was blue in the face with a low heart, and they had to give me CPR and all that to bring me back to life. And I made it, bro. And that's why I'm here. Superman life. I distance myself. I have mad trust issues. Yeah, I don't blame nobody for having trust issues, bro. What are your thoughts on Space Jam 2? I don't even care about it. It shouldn't even have been made, bro. Space Jam 2 should have been Kobe Bryant, not LeBron James. I don't care about Space Jam 2. This shit probably going to be trash. What keeps you mentally sane or motivates you the most in life? Fuck. That's a loaded one. Woo, shit, that was loaded. Tony J, all right. Jody, rumor is Kevin Feige will produce X-Men reboot titled The Mutants. Curious on your hype / interest in X-Men entering the MCU. Does it garner more interest in the Avengers for you? How do you think it will fare in comparison to Avengers revenue and popularity? Oh, that's loaded. All right, Complex, I can do that for you, bro. X-Men is more popular than the Avengers. It always has been, at least as far as comic books go. But now I would say Avengers are obviously more popular than the X-Men because of the movies. All it takes is for one good X-Men movie with a proper Cyclops and Wolverine for them niggas to be right back in competition with being better than the Avengers. And then by phase 1, if you make 4 X-Men movies over the span of 6 to 7 years, we will be forgetting about the Avengers once again, because the X-Men has the layer of mutants of the society and the world they live in. Politics, prejudice, racism, drugs, sex. You could take the sex off because Feige ain't effing with sex. But all those other ones, equality, social justice issues, they could really go to town narratively with X-Men. There's so much. It's a deep pot of gumbo that they could go in with X-Men. So X-Men, I believe, will be more popular than the Avengers if done right. To see a Wolverine in the suit, bro, gives me life. A real proper Wolverine with the real suit and a Cyclops, I'm ready, bro. All it takes is for that action to hit with those proper looking characters, and it's done, bro. So I'm extremely hyped in X-Men coming into the MCU. Does it garner more interest than the Avengers for you? Yes, it does. Because if you look at the Avengers, bro, the MCU has been what? 12 years strong since 2008? 13 years strong right now. How many characters do I care about in the entire MCU? Not even the Avengers. Iron Man, Cap, Black Panther. That's it. 3 characters out of 23, 24 movies. Okay. That's not a good ratio. And if you count Avengers, 2 characters, Iron Man and Cap. When X-Men comes out, I anticipate that I will love more than 2 characters in the X-Men team. Got my eye on Wolverine. I definitely want to like Cyclops. Beast could be something, maybe. Magneto, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of characters that they could introduce that could be dope. There might be side mutants that I care about. That's the thing about X-Men and what makes them dope. Next part was, how do you think it'll fare in comparison to Avengers as far as revenue and popularity? It will be more popular than the Avengers over time. I feel like 5 years, it'll be more popular than the Avengers. That's popularity as far as what we talk, because the characters are better, bro. The Avengers are dope. Kevin Feige is a genius for what he did with these C and B list characters. But let's keep it a buck. They got some characters in the X-Men that are B tier, and you could argue some of them are A tier. I'm talking about Wolverine, Magneto, bro. Wolverine, Magneto, you could stretch it to some other characters, you know, B tier, a lot of B tiers. They got a lot of B tiers. So they have better characters than the Avengers off top. Better power sets than the Avengers off top. So revenue, I see it being identical. You know, will it be endgame $3 billion? Probably not. I don't think we're probably going to see that unless they build up a 10-year thing again with like a secret battle invasion shit. You know, something huge and intercosmic galactic, some shit like that. But movie for movie, I believe that the movies will make even more money, bro. It'll be just as popular, and it'll be more popular, and it will make even more money, I believe, bro.
Triple combo.
Now you're that much closer to bringing in the code tier 2 status, son. Did you tier 2? For sure. Thank you, bro. My man, Rocky Jordan, that's my dog right there. That's my wigger. What's up, Rocky? Hey, put out another video, bro. You said you're going to start doing more videos. Hey, ride the wave. You know, feel free to, you know, use that Jody's Corner name. People use it. The haters use my name to get views. Shoot, why you can't use it to get views too? On a good note. Or just, you know, call out the bullshit as you see it without me. You know, do your own thing, bro. I support you 100%. Thank you for the tier 2, bro. And thanks for that, Complex. Tony J says, what keeps you mentally sane? What motivates you the most in life? Ah, man. My son. My family does. That's what I do. Everything that I go through for my family's sake. Is to get. I want to get out of the hood. I'm striving and I'm working towards that goal. I want to get out of the hood this year. I'm working hard for it. I want to get out of the hood, and it's my family, and it's my religious belief that enables me to endure. My family and my religious belief that enables me to endure. That's really it. Without that, I'll be in here with one of these motherfuckers. Movie. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to get that one. Jody, when you're next on Space Jam, James Gunn. All right, let me scroll down some. Hey Jody, in chat, my condolences for everyone's loss. Rest in peace, Fiona. What's up, bro? Hey, welcome, bro. Hit me and Nada up if and when you want to tell them to join the Hive or DC kind of. Oh yeah, I will. I'll hit you up. Just curious if you're planning on watching Attack on Titan season 3 soon. Of course. So it depends on what soon is to you. I have to. Yes, I'm watching Attack on Titan, bro. It's getting done. That's getting done. Logan as an MCU character better be tight. He has to retain his trademark rage and fierce protective nature to those he loves. Yeah. He should probably be shorter and more brooding and shit. Hugh Jackman was alright, bro, but he ain't the best Wolverine. He's the only Wolverine. Just Society World War II trailer for Tier 3. Looks like my recommendation. Highest voted, yeah. Yes, yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. Magneto and Professor X have to be on point mainly to me, and of course Wolverine. Yep, I'm with you, Virgo. This nigga in text form, Virgo sounds like he knows what he's talking about, but when he get behind his mic, he only got 3 words to say. Nah, I'm serious, but I'm just joking. I'm serious though, but I'm just kidding because you supply in other ways. Let me say this on your band. Hey, bro. Hey, Virgo, man, you getting it done, bro. Hey, bro, you Team X taking L's out here, nigga. That nigga Xbox, bro, it's like understand the show. On a sponsor stream, what? Hit the goddamn fog, my nigga. Finish it! Come on, guys. Finish the line. Them pockets ain't empty, cuz. Finish it. Somebody finish the quote. I've said this quote many times on Jody's Corner. Many times. And let me get the movie too. Dante Johnson just showing some love for Jody's Corner for life. Hashtag support Jody's Corner. As long as you continue to do this, I will be here. Oh, man. That's I already done cried enough today, man. Big love, my guy. Definitely have to meet you one day. It'll be fun for sure. Hey, listen to me, bro. What state you in, bro? I need you to pull up, homie. After this pandemic done, and we get our vaccines, my nigga, you got to be here, bro. And that goes for all of you motherfuckers who are freaking investors of Jody's Corner. Dante's on investor status, bro. He's investor tier. So, bro, definitely, bro, you can pull up. Just let me know, bro. When this pandemic done, bro, leave your wife at home, though, bro. I just need you. I'm just playing, bro. And we ain't hungry no more either. That's right. For sure, I just saw was that Jeremy? Was Jeremy first? Was that Jeremy? No, he wasn't the first one. Let me see. Who was the first one? And we ain't hungry no more either. Oh, he might have been the first one. Can't hear it. Can't you just say, what the freak? We saw you, know you here. What's wrong with Philip? Serge got it. We ain't hungry no more either. Two has to. That was a tight ending, bro. A garage. Open up our own shop. Open up a garage. Nigga, like, what you talking about? That fool had G's in his pocket. Jody Damas called this too. All this amazing DC content released, and now James Gunn's Suicide Squad official trailer tomorrow. Warner Brothers, how about a New Gods and a Patty Superman? You know what I'm saying? Fuck, hey. Jeez, bro. Like, yeah, bro, that Patty Superman thing is not happening. Now, down the line, years down the line, I think this black Superman, man. They're trying to do this black Superman, and I don't know what their plan is, but it looks like this black freaking version of Superman is going to be the DC. It looks like it's going to be the DCU Superman, bro. That shit is weird to me, bro. That shit is weird. Just showing love for the Jody's Corner family, Jody's Corner for life. He said, support Jody's Corner. As long as you continue to do this, I'll be here. Big love, my guy. Definitely have to meet you one day, and it'll be fun for sure. You already know, man. You've shown a tremendous amount of love to Jody's Corner, both monetarily and with amazing comments like this, spiritually, emotionally, bro. Positivity, man. We need that here, you know. And even though we took a big W, a 5-year W, a 5-year award, bro. Like, it's the most proudest moment of my channel, I believe, bro. Like, getting that W and starting off basically talking to me. And since this is members only, look, somebody hit me up and was like, Jody, we see you. Like, and it was a Warner Brothers motherfucker. Like, we see you out here. So they see me out here, bro. They're watching. They when all of this, when that Variety article came out and said that critics and executives, toxicity and all that shit, where you think that stemmed from? Welcome back, PVO. Welcome back, PVO. PVO. Bro, let me tell you. Nigga, when that Variety article came out and asked those questions about toxicity, bro, nigga, how can they talk about the toxicity and not know about Jody's Corner? They didn't say Jody's Corner, but you know, I am the #1 source of it, promoting and talking about it. They absolutely know what goes on here, and I know that article motherfucker knows what we do here, bro. Complex. It's just one, maybe a glitch. What is this? The stream's public. What the freak are you talking about? How many people are in here? Even if I share the link. There's 63 people in here. Why does it say that? Yeah, unlisted. Members only. All right, I'm going to end this stream, and I'm going to come back just in case. I'll be back, guys.